Uzman nöropsikolog Doktor Alptekin Aydın yine ailelerin yüzünü güldüren gelişmelerle karşımıza çıkıyor. QPAN yöntemiyle tedavisine başlanan minik Elana'nın müthiş değişimi ailesini oldukça mutlu etti. Hem bu değişimi hem de Doktor Aydın'ın kitabını konuştuğumuz o özel röportaj geliyor şimdi ekranlara. Efendim bugün Enfield Town'da bulunan Cosmos Healthcare'e geldik. Yanımızda uzman nöropsikolog Alptekin Aydın ve çok sevimli bir ailemiz var. Eli tabi burada aldığı tedaviden sonra büyük değişimler yaşamış. Ailesi de o yüzden çok mutlu. Hem duygularını hem de buradaki değişimi konuşacağız. Şimdi Alptekin Hocam merhabalar. Şimdi
Merhaba.
aile Türkçe bilmediği için İngilizce devam edeceğiz tabii.
Evet.
İsterseniz ben size sözü bırakayım. Siz aileyle konuşmanızı yapın. Hem de izleyicilerimiz görsün. Burada aldıkları tedavi nasıl Eli'ye iyi gelmiş onu öğrenelim.
Tamam. First of all, this is the second time they are coming to our clinic. I would like them to tell us their experience before they come to the treatment, the first treatment. So it will be good for all the other families to see the differences before and after the treatment, because this is always the questions asking from the families that, what happened, is she like this before or after? So it will be good to hear from them.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aydın. As you said, before we come, we was visiting the nursery here after a pandemic. The little Elena is born during the pandemic, and the social isolation was our big concern. When she started going to the nursery, there was like any other kids. She got the good days, she got the bad days. She got the days when she was very happy to go there, until one day when we received the call that we would like to have a meeting with. They're inviting us to have a meeting with a psychologist and the principal of the nursery. In order to do that, first I went one day just to see how she behaved, because at home I've been working most of the time. But what Plamina, my wife, was keep telling me that she's very happy at home. She's playing, she's doing well, but that's not what we receive from the nursery. And this is where everything goes upside down. Like any family, when you come to that meeting and somebody is telling you your daughter got the problems and we need a special assistance, that's a heartbreaking moment for everyone. But on the other hand, the information was very limited, including the help we're gonna receive. And our main concern for that 1 hour I've been there with her was that she got more anxious and she started to cry when it's very noisy around. We brought that one to the meeting. The psychologist, which did exactly the same, spent 1 hour in the nursery after myself. She noticed exactly the same symptom herself, blocking the ear. When it get noisy, she get anxious, she wanna leave the room, and she's not concentrated, she's not focused, she just wanna leave. We start, Plamina mainly start making a lot of research, and we take a decision to take her back in Bulgaria to start doing the psychologist and speech therapy. And in the meantime, we check the hearing. It takes us 2 months until she actually have enough time to get used to the new environment. We've been advised to do so. And it turned out that she had an infection on the ear for more than 2 years, which on the left ear, and that's after our meeting, we discovered that that's the area of the brain controlling the speech, controlling her concentration.
Yeah, and separation of voice as well.
As well, there was an element of, if I'm not mistaken, of epilepsy again, as well on the same side,
temporal epilepsy.
Which all just give us later on, when we discovered the clinic, even more grief. The problem in here that is typically in England was that we have to wait for longer, and nobody give us the option to go private and to do something additional. And as a mother, Plamena do everything possible to. She make a lot of research while I was working to support the family. She make a multiplier research of what can cause that one before we even know about the actual infection, until we start sharing with our friends. And one of the family member of Plamena's family introduced us to Dr. Aydın and the new therapy you're offering in here. And me, I'm very pragmatic. If there is, and this is the most loved people in my life, my wife and my daughter, if there is 1% chance, I'll take it. And that's how we come. We book the appointment. We make. Do you want to say something?
You look so happy today.
We book the appointment. We come for a first checkup. We then with Dr. Aydın, we make the first program, and that's how we started. Since we done the first one, we were doing in the same time psychologist and speech therapist. They've noticed this as well, in top of me and my wife, that significant change of her behavior. Before that, for instance, if she was panicking very quick for anything, even if there is a glass of water here, she spilled the water, she will start panicking, crying, saying no, why, start cleaning around herself. Now she just even didn't notice it, if anything like that happened. She just completely ignored it. Before, when we ask her to sit down and to try to draw something, because I'm trying to show her with her mom how to painting and how to drawing, she will keep her focus for a little while. But very quick she will get distracted to something else, and she will start moving on to the next things to do. Now she before that she knew as well the alphabet in Bulgarian and in English. She also was able to count 1 to 10, but then now she's able to hold the pencil, she's able to write down, to stay focused. In the speech therapist, when we're visiting the speech therapist, she's staying 1 hour steady on the chair. She knows that this is the place she study. She knows that there is the place where she learn the new things. Yeah? Do you want to sing?
What is she saying?
That's a Santa Claus, yeah. Yeah? Do you want to sing for everyone? You want to sing for Dr. Aydın? No? Okay, next time. And then as well, when because I still live in England, they're in Bulgaria. Every time when I call them with a video call, she's singing a song. She's so happy to see me, and then she's singing me the song which I used to sing when she was little. So she remembers. And with all this, we had the second QEG, which shows a very, very good,
significant improvement.
Significant improvements, very good result. And now we are here for the second one, and she's performing very well so far, singing to everyone, you know. And what I can say, we're so happy that we found out that therapy, and that we give it a try, because we can feel, and that was for an interval of 4 months. 4 months. Everyone everywhere can feel the difference in the nursery, and we can feel the difference at home. She's not that chaotic anymore. She responding on any commands from her mom. Come, stay close to me, don't run. And she do that with everyone, basically, not just with mommy. And the psychologist and speech therapist as well, they give us all the good indication that she's very close. We're still not speaking, but she's very close in there, and she's repeating quite a lot of new words at all the time. Yeah?
Between the first and second QEG, we have a very significant improvement. Obviously, we started to analyze the brain where we used the QEG, and we have a model called QPAN. QPAN is a model that we actually started to use since 2018. And with the QPAN, what we do is a QEEG guided, personalized neuromodulation treatment. So QEEG is our guide and our tool to enhance and see everything in the brain. And actually what we see in the brain is obviously much more than all the assessments and all the one-to-one meetings, because we have been treating all around the world with the remote treatment for the TDCS headsets over 2,000 people. So I've never seen these 2,000 children, but obviously the results that we had is almost 67%, 70% increase of their functions. So in here, in the London clinic, obviously we do RTMS, and RTMS and TDCS, in a way they do the both same thing as a neuromodulation wise, but RTMS is more focused on activating the neurons, and TDCS is a bit of light because it's home use, it works on the cortex, it works on the waves, and in a way that it enhances and balances the wave, and the wave goes in and knocks the door for the neurons to activate. So they both work in the same principle, but obviously TMS is much more stronger. So we did the first 30 session of TMS to this lovely girl. Obviously the differences in her brain is like probably out of 10, maybe 2 or 3 children have that option, because everyone is giving a different reaction to any treatment or anything we eat or drink. So she is the one in the lucky side, because she probably jumped, because according to comparison maps, we can see a huge difference between the first and the second QEEG. So obviously she has now alpha power in her brain, and before she hasn't. Alpha is the power that we want them to be in, and we have low alpha and a high alpha. In the low alpha, in a way that, how I can say, alpha is the one that we can educate. If you are before alpha, you are in delta and theta, you won't be able to be educated. So any kind of lessons that you can take, any kind of that speech therapies or anything, it won't work, because the brain hasn't got enough power to understand. So for instance, I'm always giving an example of for us driving the car, okay, in a 12 mile an hour, okay, and I open the window, and then they come over next to me with another car, and if we are in the same speed, both of us in a 12 hour, we can talk through the window, and whatever I say, how are you, they can catch it. But in our case, in the first map, her hearing and understanding is going 3 miles per mile an hour. So imagine us going 12 miles an hour, and she start from 3. So by the time she start, I say, ha, and then she's gone, she's behind. So she won't catch what we say. And obviously she won't respond because she's not understanding. And also she has some of her temporal ear problems. So normally when you go to ENT, they won't sometimes notice, because this is not just a hearing problem. It is a functioning problem, and you can only see it on the QEEG map. So these function is like separating the voice. So let's say we are in an environment that we have lots of noise, the TV is on, the family is talking, and then you say something to her, a command. Obviously she won't separate the voice. But if you take her to a room, there is no noise, and you can say, she might get it, because her ears as well working very slow. So what we can do, obviously mathematically we always measure these symptoms and measure these problems. And according to this, we decided what to do, because TMS has option to activate the function and also deactivate the function, because some of our functions is also go so overactive. And when they go overactive, obviously the function works so high, and you may think, oh, it's good, the function is working well, but not. The time we are doing the QEEG, we are not giving them a kind of a problem to solve. We are just asking them to relax and wait. So what we are expecting from the brain to throw not more than 12 or 13 hertz frequency. And if these frequencies anywhere in the brain throwing while you are resting, then there should be a problem. It's same as if the functions are like 1 hertz, 2 hertz, 4 hertz in delta, and then 4 to 7 hertz in theta. This is a sleeping mode. You are awake, resting, and then your brain throw 4, 3, 2 hertz, deltas and thetas. It means this function is sleeping. So delta is a deep sleep and the theta is bit of light sleep, but still that function is not giving you what you need to do. So in this sense, we applied the treatment. Obviously, the epileptic part are so sensitive. So you have to, because if you activate the epileptic part, you can trigger the epilepsy. So this is all the point of taking out the QEEGs and see what is happening in the brain. So, oh, okay, there is an epileptic wave, so you won't be able to throw their higher frequencies to activate the function. So you have to reduce, you have to heal the epilepsy. So that's what we did, and we were so successful on the treatment. Now almost she has only few beta power, high power on her brain, and rest of it all settled. And now obviously we have still ways to go. At the moment, if I can say, let's see what we have here. So we still need to improve her verbal expression. Now her motor function is working. She can say words, she can use the words, but expression is so important. So she has to connect the words and she has to express herself. So this function is still a bit low. And as well as her, obviously, learning and bit of verbal learning part, this is still a bit low. But her, let's say, her arithmetical part is comparing to verbal much better. So she can do maths better than the verbal process. And now currently her hyperactivity, her anxiety, they are all dropped. They are all now almost working. So we are actually balancing her brain to get her act well, to do all the tasks, to focus on everything. So the more we improve and balance the brain to activate the low ones and deactivate the high ones, we get it into her balance. That's all we want. So as long as we saw lots of alphas, we say we are done. So she's good to go, she's good to learn, she's good to catch up. So this is all the story actually going on.
Şimdi hocam aslında çok güzel anlattınız İngilizce ama bizi şu an programda izleyenler için Türkçe şöyle bir anlatalım. Zaten sizin yapmış olduğunuz tedaviyi birçok bizi izleyen biliyor
Evet,
aslında.
evet, evet.
Ama QPAN ismiyle artık siz bunu kendi markanız haline getirdiniz.
evet.
Birazcık kısaca bunu anlatalım isterseniz.
Şimdi kızımızda özellikle beyin haritasında şu anda yaygın alanda alfalar çıktı. Bizim zaten bu tedavideki bütün hedefimiz alfaları yükseltebilmek. Alfa olmayınca çalışmıyor hiçbir şey. Genelde delta, teta'da ağır ve hafif ve ağır uyku dalgalarında kalıyoruz. Delta ve teta'dayken eğitim bile vermek bir işe yaramayacak. Çünkü o fonksiyonlar yeteri kadar güç üretmiyorlar. Dolayısıyla zaten söyleneni anlamakta zorlanıyor. Aynı sorunu duymakta da yaşıyor. Aynı sorunu algıda da yaşıyor. Yani bir olay oluyor, ondan sonra olay geçiyor ondan. Mesela bazı çocuklarımız var, durduk yere gülüyor, durduk yere ağlıyor. Aslında bu bir duygusal reaksiyon. Bunu mesela bir olay oluyor, o anda gülüyor o olay ama reaksiyon o anda vermiyor. Çünkü o hızda değil. Aradan 1 saat, 2 saat, 3 saat geçiyor, bakıyorsun çocuk durduk yere gülmüş. Halbuki belki geriden bir şey anca algıladı da güldü. Yani hani bunlar o kadar şey ki beyin yavaş çalıştığı sürece sen o hızda, aynı hızda gitmediğin için onu yakalayamıyorsun. Dolayısıyla bu şu anda yaptığımız ilk TMS tedavisinde şanslı olan çocuklarımızdan, yani her 10 çocuktan 2 tanesi 3 tanesi de böyle inanılmaz bir sıçrama oluyor. 1-2 tanesi bayağı yavaş gidiyor ama 5-6 tanesi genelde beklediğimiz gibi bir dalgadan diğerine bir adım yükselebiliyorlar. Kızımız oldukça güzel bir yükseliş yaptı. Beynin pek çok dalgasında alfalar geldi. Şimdi geriye kalan fonksiyonlarımız için de biraz sözel öğrenmesi kaldı açacağımız. Biraz yine sol kulağında duyma ile ilgili, sesleri ayırma ile ilgili problem hala düşük seviyede. Ve en önemlisi de şu anda kelimeler söylüyor, belki şarkıları da tekrarlıyor ama hani sözel ifade ve cümleyi kurma bölümümüz biraz hala düşük. Burayı biraz aktive etmemiz gerekiyor. Şu anda onlarla ilgileniyoruz ikinci tedavide. Hani genelde ilk tedavide ne sonuç alınıyorsa ikincide de aynı sonucu aldığımız için hani bu sefer de güzel bir yükseliş bekliyoruz.
Aslında aile de oldukça mutlu bu durumdan çünkü daha önce hiçbir şey anlamayan, konuşmayan çocuk şimdi hem anlayıp konuşabiliyor hem yazabiliyor.
Evet, yani 3 ay içinde tabii ki bir mucize gibi görünüyor insanlara. Belli bir yaşa gelmiş çocuğun konuşmuyor sonra bir tedavi oluyor 10-15 günde. 3 ay içinde bakıyorsun ki çocuk konuşmuş. Tabii ki büyük bir değişiklik.
Okay. So can I ask you something as a mom? How old is she now?
She's 5.
She's 5.
Yeah.
So what changed in your life as a mom? what you mentioned of her?
Well, what changed? It's a completely new life, actually. Yeah. Well, I only think about her now. She's at the first place for everything. I just hope that she will be fine, she will be okay, she will have a good life. That's all in my head right now. But I'm happy I can see her improvement. Her self-awareness has improved a lot. I mean, when she sees herself, the way she sees herself, even in the mirror, she notices herself. It's a different way she sees it herself. Her concentration, focus, the attachment. She's very social. She loves attention a lot, which is also something quite new. She has a big improvement. Yeah. So I really hope we'll get there very soon, and she'll have a very happy life. Sorry?
So once you are here, did you accept this kind of improvement?
Did I accept?
Treatment?
Yes. I can't be thankful enough for the treatment. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for everything. It's I mean we do a lot. We do really a lot with speech therapists, with psychologists, with researchers, with everything. But the real improvement we see, it's from here, to be honest. I mean, there is improvement with the speech therapists, with the psychologists we're visiting, but it's very small steps we are going. And here is like a jump for 4 months. And yeah,
Which is quite makes you
I
quite
hope.
happy.
Yeah, of course, I'm more than happy. It's just I have the fingers crossed that we'll be where we want to be very soon. Yeah.
No, the improvements are really fantastic. The way she handles the treatment and the way she reacts to treatment. Sometimes after the treatment, we are giving almost 3 months a break, so the brain actually gets what we have teach the brain, because we are educating the brain to sending the high or low signals, so that brain started to work on this specific region, the way it is high or low. And everybody giving a different reaction. Sometimes it may take 6 months or 9 months to start. But usually, in scientifically, they say 3 months. So that's what we accepted, and that's what we given to the families. And obviously, we have the results in 3 months. And probably after you back within first 3-4 weeks, you'll start to see the changes. So normally the reaction that is so quick, is 3-4 weeks is nothing. So after 4 weeks you start to see a total different child. So obviously it feels like an extraordinary miracle, but it's a scientific and very mathematical calculations and dedicated work. So that's what we have been doing in here. Probably in February, my new book, The Renaissance in Autism, is going to be published all over the world. So in my book, I have explained about the 3 family stories, the real stories that they come over here for treatment. And within that, two of them is out of autism in every way. And obviously, we'll have some ups and downs with the system, educational systems, because there's not such differences, such miracles in the world that if your children is on the special needs schools, they stay there. But after our treatments, they are now out of these and they put them into the normal mainstream schools. And obviously we have ups and downs. It's difficult, and especially if the children's age is, let's say 12, 13, they have like 10, 12 years of gap. They were living, but they don't have the knowledge and awareness that 12 years. So that blank 12 years, and then you put him in the middle, now learning, talking, socializing, understanding, but there's a gap, common sense gap, you know, all the lectures, all the things that they learned between 3-4 years to 12 years, they don't have it. So it's a bit difficult to put them straight away into the mainstream, to force them to go into the GCSEs and everything. But it's just growing. This treatment is growing, obviously, and I'm sure we'll over the way will handle these problems, because these children needs more dedicated treatment, dedicated education, and their educational plan needs to be dedicated to them, personalized. So if you don't personalize this program and specifically give them that gap, they won't be able to fill that gap. So and then you find them actually academically lower than others, but normally when you assess them and teach them, they probably get it quicker than the others. So once the function is up, you can see a huge difference. They learn, they do everything quickly. So my book is about these children having their families in here in the clinic, starting before their treatment, start the treatment, and after the treatment. It's like over 3 years of period. So I believe it will give a huge impact in the world. So and I specifically wrote those books to families to understand what we are doing in a narrative way, so they can easily read and understand rather than too much scientific information.
Thank you very much for all information that you gave us, and hopefully she's gonna be better than now, and your life will be easier than normal.
Thank you. And her life more. Most important. Thank you so much.
Hocam bir de şimdi Türkçe biraz önce bahsettiklerinizi şöyle bir toparlamak gerekirse, özellikle tabii her defasında söylüyoruz, bu tedavilerden sonra mutlaka eğitimlerin devam etmesi gerekiyor.
Evet.
Biraz önce de
Evet.
bahsettiğiniz gibi nöronların açılmasıyla birlikte verilen eğitimlerin de algılanması daha kolaylaşıyor.
Evet.
Ayrıca şunu da sormak istiyorum. Kitaptan da bahsettiniz. İstiyorsanız onu da bir şöyle kısaca bir özet geçelim. Çünkü bu kitap birçok aile için yine umut ışığı olacak
Evet.
ve onlara birçok örnek teşkil edecek.
Kesinlikle. Şimdi Otizmde Rönesans, henüz tabii Türkçe ismini bilmiyorum. Kitap orijinal İngilizce yazdım. Tüm dünyada, İngiltere, Amerika aynı zamanlı, belki Şubat ayında çıkmış olacak. Türkiye'de de yayın eviyle anlaşacağım. Olabildiği kadar ailelerin anlayacağı böyle bir konuşma ve roman tarzında yazdım kitabı. Dolayısıyla hani ne oldu bitti, aileler ne yaşadı, buraya gelmeden önce ne sorunlar yaşadılar çocuklarıyla, buraya geldikten sonra tedavide nasıl değişimler oldu, adım adım bunların hepsini anlatan bir kitap. Tedavimizin tabii en büyük kısmında da, kitabın da içinde en büyük yaşadığımız sorun iyileştirdiğimiz çocuklarda çıkmaya başladı. Çünkü şu anda dünyanın her yerinden işte okullara mektup yazmaya başladık. Çünkü çocukların değişimini okullar anlayamıyor ve ne olduğunu soruyorlar. Biz de tedavi anlatan mektuplar yazıyoruz. Kiminden olumlu, kiminden olumsuz karşılıklar alıyorsunuz. Aynı şekilde burada da bu tamamen iyileşen çocuklarımızın yeni okullarında, yani special, bu özel okullardan normal okula geçiş süreçlerinde sorunlar yaşadık. Çünkü bu böyle her gün olan bir şey değil. Yani çocuk eğer bir özel okula gidiyorsa ve özel bir eğitim alıyorsa okulda, o çocuğun normal okula kolay kolay geçiş yaptırmıyorlar, ama bizim çocuklarımız o seviyeye geldi. Dolayısıyla okuyucuların da çok keyif alacağını düşünüyorum.
Hocam çok teşekkür
Ben
ediyoruz.
teşekkür
Yine
ederim.
güzel haberlerle bizleri karşıladınız.
İnşallah.
2025'teki yeni müjdeleri de verdiniz.
Sırf kitap muhtemelen vereceğimiz sürprizlerden olmayacak. Şu anda Almanya'da bizim tedavimizi yapan bir rehabilitasyon merkezi hazırlanıyor. Gerekli izinlerini aldılar. Orada özellikle başlıklarla tedavi yapacağız, ama çok böyle spora yönelik. Çünkü bu çocukların düşük fonksiyondayken eğitim vermek çok zor oluyor. Fonksiyon açarken de çocuklara spor yaptırdığınızda fonksiyonlar çok daha hızlı, kolay açılıyor. Dolayısıyla bunun üzerine odaklanmış bir rehabilitasyon merkezi hazırlığımız var. İnşallah Almanya'da başlayacak, sonra diğer ülkelere de yayılacak. Adım adım önce Avrupa'daki ve yakınımızdakileri yoluna koyalım. Ondan sonra Türkiye'de de onun için güzel adımlar atacağız.